Hello everyone, what's up? JWhisp here and welcome back to another video. With the massive influx of players due to the game going free to play recently, I thought now would be a good time to make a video on some tips and tricks to make you all a better player when you are just starting out in Albion Online. So my first tip for new players is at the start of the game to make your own armor and weapons instead of buying them. Once you start the game, you'll soon realize that you have two options to get gear. Either you make it yourself or you can buy it from the auction house. But when you're just starting out, I would recommend you make your own gear. Not only does it give you some skill in crafting, and I think everyone should have a good foundation on their Destiny board, but also it helps you save some money because at the start of the game, you get a few days of free premium, but you should really be spending most of the money you get trying to save up for premium when you first start, and it's really beneficial to just craft your own gear. Alright, so my next tip for new players is to join a guild right off the bat. The reason I think you should join a guild is because not only will a guild provide you with people that are able to help you with the game, but also once you have a guild, you can do a lot of the randomized dungeons, which are awesome for trying to get fame and all that stuff. A guild is really beneficial. Sometimes there can be downsides of guilds because not everyone is friendly to the same guilds, so sometimes you might meet enemies out in the world, but that's usually not too big of a problem. As long as your guild is pretty friendly and tries to ally with people, you should be in a pretty good spot. So my next tip for new players is to constantly keep premium. This one kind of goes without saying, but I think some people kind of forget about it. Premium helps you so much in this game, and you really need it to be competitive. You can either buy premium with real life money or you can buy it with in-game silver. It's really not hard though to get the silver needed to buy premium. Once you do the tutorial, they give you 3 days of premium for free, which is pretty nice, and I would utilize those 3 days of premium to earn as much gold as possible so that you can buy premium. It's really not that hard to earn enough gold and silver to buy premium, and there's tons of silver making guides on YouTube all over the place. Just watch a few tutorials and you should have no problem trying to get premium. Alright, so my next tip involves the Destiny board, but this tip is to save your learning points. It's really tempting when you're a new player to just head into the Destiny board and, instantly use your learning points to level up every skill you have. But I would really recommend you not do that. Learning points are hard to come by. You get them every day with premium, but you don't get a lot. If I were you, I would save your learning points by the time you're maybe tier 6 or 7, and then I would start using your learning points. And if you wait till then to start using your learning points, you should have a ton to spend. When you're only tier 1, 2, or 3, it's really easy to level up. It's a waste if you use your learning points, but if you save them, it'll be really beneficial to level up skills later on. And if you spend them early, you'll really regret it because you'll realize how valuable they are, and you really shouldn't waste them. Alright, so my final tip for new players in Albion Online is to not be afraid to try different builds. I know it's really easy to get in the idea of getting a build stuck in your head or seeing a YouTube video of a really awesome PvP or ganking build and then you want to follow that. Or, you see one path on the Destiny board and you only follow one. But I would recommend as a new player either making new characters or just, trying out different builds. You don't have to play this game competitively. You can spend a little bit of time just relaxing and figuring out what you want to play. Personally, right now, I'm maining an archer because I have a lot of fun with this type of build using leather armor and bows. But there's tons of tanking builds, there's healing builds, there's mage builds, there's assassin builds. There's so much out there to do and there's so much variety. Each piece of gear has its own unique abilities and stats that it just puts so many different options into the game, and so many people get so set on using 1 or 2 specific builds. So I would highly recommend you try out different builds. Anyways, guys, that's all for this video. I really hope you enjoyed. I just tried to make it quick, and a lot of these tips are pretty general, and I understand that a lot of people already know these tips, but they're meant for new players who are just joining the game because a lot of the players playing this game right now are people that have not played it before and have simply heard about the game before and are now interested in trying it since it's free. But if you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.